Hello everyone, Rich here, back for another Minecraft ship preview video, and today this is the RMMV it's the Oceanic 3, and this is what I come up with. Really should have wrote that down first. Anyway, this is the Oceanic number 3, with a load of letters before the name, and this is what I come up with. It's the ocean liner that was meant to be, from what I can gather, a running mate to what would have been Titanic, Olympic and Britannic from the 1920s perhaps. Not a Cunard, a White Star big beast, but it was never built. But I did my version of it anyway, so I found some deck plans which were very vague and loads of pictures that were very vague of something that never existed, and I put it together, and this is what I come up with. And scale wise it's about as big as the Queen Mary. I don't know if that was the intention at the time, because I think this was a 1920s liner, but apart from that I don't really know much about it. But this is what I come up with anyway, and some of you would have seen me hacking at this thing during a couple of live streams. I finally finished it, and so here's the preview video for it. And the usual thing is, if you want a tutorial for this thing, then just let me know and I shall add it to my ever-growing list of things I'm not doing, and hopefully it will come to something. I'm not going to ask anyone to do an interior for it because it would be suicidal, because I know how much some people are having problems. Well, one person is having trouble doing the Queen Mary interior, and her name is Pipkin, and I think if I asked her to do this one she'd probably break something of mine. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Oceanic number 3. I will get the name right. It's the like I say, I haven't written it down, so I'm not going to bother with that. It's RMV3 or something, I don't know. But yeah, so this is what I come up with. Then a quick look around the side of it, because this thing is pretty girthy, so it takes a little while to get around. Like I say, it's about as big as the Queen Mary, but not quite as attractive, I don't think. Maybe the hull's a bit better, but overall it's kind of a fairly bland ocean liner. But I'm happy how it come out. It's been sat idle for about a year now, because I started this thing sometime in 2023, and I got as far as doing the superstructure, but I never finished the hull. So that was the process for the past few weeks with it, and I think I've done alright with it. So yeah, so Oceanic 3, and we'll just fly around again, have a quick look over the top. And it's not doing too bad. Let's say it's not strictly accurate to the real thing, but then again, if it doesn't exist, you can't really make it accurate. So I've taken some liberties with the design. I've done my own things with it here and there, and it's come out alright. I've added a few details that were not supposed to be there, and some details that were, and modified them a bit, because I do like to sort of add my own twist to things. And you know how things go, because I've never claimed to be an expert on this field. I've never claimed to be an expert on ships, never claimed to be an expert on anything really. I just do my own thing, and if people like to follow what I do, then that's fine. I'm not going to judge people for that, or either which way. And I just realised that I have an extra lifeboat davit, but I'm not going to point out where it is. I better take that off before I start anything. It's always something that goes wrong. If you notice what these points are, these are British ships, so I'm not going to interfere with her builds. I've also have another ship in front of this thing being built as well, which is the Lutetia, and I will preview that when I finished it. I'll say about a third of the way through that. But I'm quite happy how this thing turned out. This is the first big ship I've actually had the chance to do this year, really, because I mean, I finished Titanic in January, and then went idle for a while, and then just got back into redoing or building ships again. So this is the first big ship I've actually put together. I did the Pontypridd, which was a fictional ship. I had a go with that, and I did a tug, or had a tug rather, and then this is the first thing I've put together properly, and so there we are. Although, like I say, it had been sat idle for a long time, this is the first proper big ship I've actually been constructing in that time. So yeah, this is the Oceanic 3. It has an R and an M in it, but I'm not going to go too far with that one. But anyway, there's the Oceanic, and like I was saying, if you want a tutorial for this thing, then just let me know, and I shall add it to my list, add it to a poll and things like that, and we'll go from there. I'll go the other side because the other ships are in the way. Also, there's the Letitia there, still being built. Anyway, here's the Oceanic. We have a proper view round of it, and there we are. So that's our Oceanic. And like I was saying, what a tutorial! Let me know, and I shall add it to my ever-growing list, and we'll go from there. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, and disappearing. And I shall return with another video soon. So bye for now.